Like most betrayals, it didn't begin with a text message or a tearful confession. It started with a gut feeling, a deep, unshakable instinct that something wasn't right. No evidence, just a shift in the air between us. It was a Thursday night. She told me she was heading out for dinner with her coworkers. Harmless enough. But when she returned home, something about her was different. Her perfume hit me first, richer, sweeter, more intense. A scent she never wore around me. "How was dinner?" I asked casually. She smiled, too wide, too perfect, and answered, "Nice. Just the girls." But her eyes gave her away. Just a flicker. Barely a second. But I saw it. I said nothing. Just nodded, pretending to believe her. I wasn't the kind of man to leap to conclusions. But I'd spent years building a life with this woman, and suddenly, I felt like I was standing in the ashes of it, pretending the fire wasn't burning all around me. Over the next few weeks, I stayed cool. Ice cold. No confrontations. No drama. Just quiet observation. Her phone, once carelessly left on the coffee table, now lived face down. Always on silent. She'd smile at incoming messages and claim they were just work texts. But the way she held her phone, like it was a secret, not a device, it told me everything. So, I did something I never thought I'd do. I took a sick day. She thought I was at the office. But I stayed home and waited. At 11 a.m., she left the house, dressed far too casually for someone claiming to have virtual meetings all day. I followed at a distance, careful not to be seen. She drove across town and parked outside a quiet little cafe near the outskirts. That's where I saw him, a man, older than me, confident, too familiar. They hugged, sat close. He touched her hand, and she didn't pull away. Instead, she leaned in and laughed. The same laugh she used to give me, the kind that once felt like sunlight. That laugh now cut like glass. But I didn't confront her. Not yet. I took pictures, screenshots, recorded dates, times. I built my case. Because when someone betrays you and assumes you'll simply forgive them, they're gambling on your weakness. I needed her to know I wasn't a man to be underestimated. Back home, I began quietly separating my life from hers. Pulled out important documents, locked down digital accounts, transferred half our savings, canceled our vacation. Called a lawyer, set up a meeting. Then I waited. About a week later, she came home looking stressed and overwhelmed. Said work was getting to her. Said she needed a hug. I gave her one. A long one. Held her close, knowing everything, and she had no idea. Then I told her, "Let's get away this weekend. Just the two of us. Clear our heads." She lit up instantly, like a kid on Christmas morning. She thought she had me wrapped around her finger again. I booked a quiet Airbnb by the lake, packed her favorite wine, told her to take Friday off. She did, excited, giddy, practically skipping around the house. The plan was simple. One dinner, one truth, one final goodbye she'd never see coming. That night, sitting on the wooden deck as the sun dipped into the lake, I poured her a glass of wine. She raised her glass and asked, "What are we toasting to?" "To endings," I replied. She laughed, thought I was joking. Then I placed the folder on the table. Inside were photographs, screenshots, text messages synced from her cloud backup, a letter from my attorney, and a copy of the new lease, signed only by me. Her face went pale. The laughter died instantly. She started to shake, stammered excuses, denials, then tears. I didn't raise my voice. I didn't insult her. I simply said, "You thought I'd forgive you." And then, quietly, but I chose to forgive myself for ever trusting someone who never truly deserved it. She reached for me, begging, pleading, crying. I stood up, took my keys, and walked away, leaving her behind in the place I had paid for, surrounded by undeniable proof of her own betrayal. That was 2 years ago. Since then, she's tried to contact me. Emails, voicemails, even handwritten letters. She says she made a mistake, but I never responded. Because forgiveness doesn't always mean giving someone another chance. Sometimes, it means giving yourself the freedom to never go through that pain again. And my silence? That was the most ruthless thing I ever did.